Hello, we are Team Monojin. We developed a web service that provides a solution for team competition of a game called League of Legends through data analysis. And this is contents. First, we will explain the background and motivation of our project. And second, we will explain the overall aspect of the project. After that, we will introduce each of the three major services we provide. And finally, we will show you a demonstration video to wrap up the presentation. First, background and motivation. Even people who don't like games have probably heard of a game called League of Legends. Currently, League of Legends is the second most popular game in the world. There are a total of 150 million user accounts in League of Legends, of which 8 million are simultaneously logged in and playing the game. From now on, you may see the word champion. Champions are the player control characters in the game. There are total 156 champions, and each champion has unique ability and attributes. Users choose their champion using the draft pick method. In the draft pick method, the blue team takes one champion first, and then the blue team take turns taking two champions each. In case you don't understand, I will show you how to pick a draft with a simple animation, so please watch the slide. First, blue takes one, and red takes two, blue takes two, and red takes two. Then blue takes two, and finally, red takes one. Each player will face off against the opposing team in a 5-5 match against the champion of their selection. It should be noted here that some of them may have positive synergy with each other. Also, some of them may be dominant over certain enemies. The problem arises here in given situation, which champion should be selected to complete the best team competition. Some people think this is not quite difficult thing. However, the time allotted for each team to make team competition is very short, while the number of positive team competition is over 700 million. It may act as a challenging factor in playing League of Legends, especially for beginners and light users. So we thought solutions for team competitions are needed, and this is what motivated us to choose our project topic. Now let me introduce our project. Our service name is YourChamp. YourChamp is a web service that provides meaningful solution in the champion selection stage, and these solutions were derived from 300,000 match data. We provide three main services. The first service is recommendation. When a user inputs allies champions and enemies champions, statistical analysis recommend the 5 champions with the highest winning rate. The second service is videos and tips. Before the game begins, the user can check the video and tips of the champion that he will play. The third service is user search and analysis. The user can search his team members, match history, and check their playstyle, rank, and tendency. If novice users make good use of these three services, it will be easier for them to get good results in game. Next, I will explain how our service is differentiated from other existing League of Legends web service through competitor analysis. First of all, only our service provides a solution for team competition that other web service does not provide. OP.gg specialized in user search service, and Blitz specialized in personal guides for user. Rather than competing with these above two web services in these two fields, we have implemented only the basic function of search and personal guide, but focus on our own service. This is our technology stack. Due to time constraint, I will show you briefly and go to the next part. Next, we will explain our data part. We contacted Riot Games to get some game data, and we were able to get an API key. First, we used the League API to get a list of users, and used the Summoner API to bring the user's unique account ID. Finally, we used the Match API to get the last 100 matches of each user. Since League of Legends is not a solo game, there were cases where the same game match records were extracted from different users. But all these duplicated data were removed in the pre-processing stage. As a result, we collected 300,000 match data in about 5 months. One sample data is shown below. There are multiple columns, but we used the participant column and the team column. We pre-processed this data and stored it in MySQL database. Below is our web structure diagram. To explain some of the features, we designed the web structure so that user can move to the home screen from anywhere to increase user convenience. In addition, when a champion is recommended in result.html, it is designed to move to tips.html from the result screen so that user can see the video and tips of the champion immediately. In particular, in recommend.html and search.html, where the user enters an input value, if an incorrect value is entered, an exception is handled by leading to page 404. Now let me explain about our fourth service, the recommendation service. What you are seeing now is recommend.html. First, the user enters information about which team he belongs to and the order in which he selects the champion through the radio button. Okay. After that, the user enters the champion name selected by the ally and the champion selected by the opponent in the input box so far. But as I said before, there are 156 champions in League of Legends, and it's difficult to find the specific one among them. So we support the search function and drag and drop function. To add a little more explanation, we implemented a search function to enable partial matching as well as exact matching. For example, in the second figure, if you search for RU, you will see that there are 3 search results for champions that contain RU, Rumble, Trundle, and Varus. In addition, a drag and drop function has been implemented so that the value is transmitted when the champion's portrait is dragged to the input box. In this way, when the user enters various values and clicks the champion recommendation button, the 5 champions with the highest win rate under the condition are displayed on the web page as a result. Let's zoom in on the result table. 5 champions are listed in descending order of win rate. And in the rightmost column, there is a button that takes user directly to the champion's tips and videos. Our next service is videos and tips. This is tips.html. First, the guide video was mainly selected by top-tier YouTubers who have a high level of understanding of each champion. And it is composed of short videos so that user can learn the strategy of the champion in a short time. There also is a tip button. A user can quickly and simply read information and summary of each champion by clicking this button in the lower right corner, like this. A search function is also implemented on this page as same as recommend.html, and you can search for the name of the champion that you want to find it. For example, if you search for Israel, you will find videos and tips of Israel. Our last service is user search analysis. This is the search page. Because League of Legends is a 5 versus 5 game, it is also important to work with your teammates. So we added a user search function that allows users to easily search for information about the same team member before the game starts. By using the data provided by the Riot API, if user enter the nickname of the team member in the search box, your champ provides various necessary information of user's teammates. This page is character.html, the result of the user search and analysis. You can check the search user rank tier and win rate, and the most played champion by the user in the upper and lower left corners. Next is contribution index. It represents the degree to which this player contributes to the victory. It is divided into 10 levels from 1 to 10 and calculated using various indicators in the game. Among various indicators, the indicator that has the greatest influence on victory was analyzed and rated high. The following is a visualization of the features affecting the victory used in the contribution analysis, divided into a win team and a lose team. Here the word first blood means the first kill in the game, and first tower means that the tower is destroyed first. We predicted the win using previous 6 features by trying 6 models for data training, and among them, XGBoost showed the highest accuracy with the value of 0.8557. We visualize the feature importance and scale the resulting values down by the same percentage so that they sum to 1. So we created the contribution linear model as follows to the finally determine weight factor Fn. Fn is the mean of n's feature value recorded by player X in the last 20 games. We also did an analysis of player styles using the kill score, death score, and assist score. Users are largely classified into 5 tendencies, and the strengths and weaknesses of each tendency are explained simply. Finally, we visualize the radar chart so that user can identify which indicators the user has strengths compared to the average users of the same tier. Okay, so this is our demonstration video. Thank you for listening.